Good morning, students. So let's continue with the next topic, that is calculation of arithmetic mean in case of cumulative frequency distribution. So what do we mean by cumulative frequency distribution? In our previous chapter, we had studied when they had given us less than data or more than data, we had to convert it into a normal class interval. So in such a case, how do we find out arithmetic mean? So take down an illustration. Marks and statistics of students of class 11th are given below. Find the arithmetic mean. So they have given us marks. They have given us number of students. So in the question they have given us less than 10, less than 20, less than 30, less than 40, less than 50. And they have given us number of students, that is 5, 17, 31, 41 and 49. So this is the question that has been given to us. So how do we convert this into a normal frequency distribution? So write down. We'll have a column of marks. Then we'll have number of students, that is frequency. Then we need to find out the mid value. How do we find out? L1 plus L2 divided by 2. And last we need to find out FM. So what will be our marks? First they have given us less than 10. Less than 10 will be 0 to 10. Then it is less than 20. So 10 to 20. Less than 30, 20 to 30. Less than 40, 30 to 40. Less than 50, 40 to 50. Then they have given us number of students 5, 17, 31, 41, 49. So first will be as it is 5. Second it will be 17 minus 5, that is 12. Then we have 31 minus 17, 14. This is the same thing which we did in ogives. Then we have 41 minus 31, 10. And last we have 49 minus 41, which is 8. So all you have to do is, first one will be as it is, then 17 minus 5, 31 minus 17, 41 minus 31, 49 minus 41. We need to find out summation f. 5 plus 12, 17, 17 plus 14, 31, 31 plus 10, 41, 41 plus 8 is 49. So our total should be equal to the last frequency which is given in the question. Next we need to find out the mid value. So what is L1? 0 plus 10 divided by 2, 5. 10 plus 20 divided by 2, 15. 20 plus 30 divided by 2, 25. 30 plus 40 divided by 2, 35. 40 plus 50 divided by 2 is 45. And the last column will be F into M. 5 5s are 25. 12 into 15, 180. 140 into 25, 350. 35 into 10, 350. 45 into 8 is 360. So what is summation FM? The total of this column. We get 1265. So how do we find out arithmetic mean? X bar is equal to summation FM divided by summation F. 1265 divided by 49. How much do we get? 25.82. So therefore arithmetic mean is equal to 25.82. So whenever in the problem they have not mentioned which method we need to use, that is direct method, shortcut or step deviation, we can use whichever method we want to use. Clear? So take down another problem. They have given us the following table shows marks in economics of the students. Calculate arithmetic mean. So they have given us marks and they have given us again number of students. In this problem they have given us marks more than 0. more than 2, more than 4, more than 6, more than 8, and 30, 28, 24, 18 and 10. So how will we work out such a problem? Same thing, we have marks, number of students, mid value and F into M. So first we have marks. So they have given us more than 0. So 0 to the next class interval will be a first class interval. Then 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 10. So 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8 and 8 to 10. Next we have number of students, that is our frequency. So first it is, go to our frequency, it will be 30 minus 28, 28 minus 24, 24 minus 18, 18 minus 10, 10 minus 0. This is the same way we did for the ogives. So it is 30 minus 28, 2, 28 minus 24, 4, 24 minus 18, 6, 18 minus 10, 8, 10 minus 0 will be 10, or you can just directly also write 10, it won't be an issue. So your last frequency given in the question will be your last frequency in your answer as well. So we need to find summation F, 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10, how much do we get? 30. Next we need to find out mid value. What is the formula? L1 plus L2 divided by 2. So we have 0 plus 2 divided by 2, 1, 2 plus 4 divided by 2, 3, 4 plus 6 divided by 2, 5, 6 plus 8 divided by 2, 7, 8 plus 2 divided by 2, 9. Last we need to find F into M. 2 1s are 2, 4 3s are 12, 6 5s are 30, 8 7s are 56, 10 into 9, 90. So what is summation FM? 190. So how do we find X bar? It is summation FM by summation F. 190 divided by 30 we get 6.33. Therefore, arithmetic mean is equal to 6.33. Clear? Write down the next side heading. Calculation of arithmetic mean in case of inclusive series. So what do we mean by inclusive series? When the upper class interval of the previous class is not the same as the lower class interval of the next class. For example, 0 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30. This will be our inclusive class interval. So how do we work out the problem? So in this case, the problem will be worked out in the same way how we do for the exclusive series. So in the question, they have given us pocket expenses and they have given us number of students. So frequency and class intervals are given in the question. How do we work out the problem? 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69. They have given us frequency 10, 8, 6, 4 and 2. Next we need to find out mid value. L1 plus L2 divided by 2. So 20 plus 29 divided by 2, 24.5. 30 plus 39 divided by 4, 34.5. 44.5, 54.5, 64.5. Next, you can do it in any method. You can directly find out F into M. Because it is a big number, we would not be doing it in a direct method. Instead, we will be doing a indirect method. So for indirect method, what do we need to find? M minus A. How do we find A? lowest value plus highest value divide by 2. So it is 64.5 plus 24.5 divided by 2. Assume value will be 44.5. So what is D? M is 24.5 minus 44.5. We get minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10 and 20. And the last column will be F into D. So 10 into minus 20, minus 200, minus 80, 0, 40 and 40. So what is summation F? Summation F will be 30. And what is summation FD? This is minus 280 plus 80. So we get minus 200. So what is the formula? X bar is equal to A plus summation FD divided by summation F. What is the assumed value? 44.5 plus minus 200 divided by 30. We get 44.5 minus 6.67. So it is 37.83. Therefore, arithmetic mean is equal to 37.83. So you can work out the problem in any method if they have not mentioned us. I have worked out this problem in shortcut method. So there is no difference to work out the problem whether it is inclusive series or exclusive series. The method remains the same. Clear? So that's all for today. We shall be continuing the remaining problems in the next class. Thank you.